In this video, we're going to answer a question from one of our viewers. And the question is, can you bring an actual witness, a real human being, to your marriage interview to prove that the marriage is real and bona fide? You want to know the answer? Watch this video and we'll talk about it. Hi everybody, Jacob Sapochnick here. Another video answering a question from one of our viewers. And this is a question that comes up often and people are confused as to the answer that I'm telling them and why they cannot do it. Before I present the question, please, if you're here for the first time, subscribe to our channel, click that bell to be notified when new videos come up, follow me on Instagram, and let me know in the comments what other videos you want to see. In this video, we'll talk about the marriage green card interview. What evidence can you bring to show that the marriage is bona fide? Specifically, people ask me, in this particular question, they ask, can you bring a witness, a human being, in addition to the attorney, who can testify that this marriage is bona fide? Like in a court hearing, can you bring witnesses? Can you bring video footage, PowerPoint presentations to show that this is the real marriage? The answer is no. The only people who come to the interview are the attorney, the spouse, petitioner, and an interpreter, if you need an interpreter. That's it. The USCIS is an administrative process. It's not a court hearing. It's not a federal trial. This is a procedure where they're trying to determine if your marriage is bona fide. And if you look at other videos that we've done, and I've done a video that specifically explains what evidence you need in the bona fide marriage, like bills. We talked about bills. We talked about joint bank accounts. We talked about pictures. We talked about a proof of courtship before marriage. We talked about people meeting the family members, proof that you met family members, knowing very detailed information. All these things we talked about in previous videos. But all the evidence we provided, the interview, is in a binder. That binder has your bank statements, your lease, any insurance documents, any travel proof together, any big purchases together, anything that shows that you commingle your assets, investments. These are all paper documents that they will put in the file and keep forever until you become a citizen. But the question asks, can I bring a witness? Can I bring my friends that saw us together from the moment we met? Can I bring 10 people that see us every day as we live our life together? Can I bring my landlord to testify that we both pay the rent? You can't. And the reason is because it will be impracticable for the immigration to have all these people come there for interviews. There's no space, there's no room, there's no way there's no time for them to question everybody. They have to make a decision, a question of 20 to 25 minutes when they see your documents. And if they have a suspicion, they'll call you for a Stokes interview, which is a second interview, where it's going to be a much longer interview. Well, they'll separate the couple, ask questions, 4 or 5 hours. But even in that interview, you cannot bring anybody except your spouse, an attorney, or interpreter. And again, it's all to make this process move along faster, because even today, it's taking months and months, more than 6 months to get an interview, more than 7 months to get documents like work permits. Imagine if you had to bring witnesses, it would not be feasible. The other part of the question is, can I provide cassette, CDs, MP3s, video footage of our relationship, of our parties together, weddings, vacation? You can't. They don't have the capacity to watch those videos, to review them, to determine. All they need is a paper trail so they can check it, put it in the file, and that's it. So no people, no witnesses, no video. What you need to have is strong evidence, the financial documents, at least 5 pieces of evidence, at least 5, at least a bill, at least a lease, at least a bank statement, at least one form of insurance, at least one purchase together, and pictures of cohabitation and things like this. If you have that, you'll be good and you'll pass your interview. But you can't bring physical people to the interview. It is really important to prepare as well. It's not just enough to dump a bunch of documents and say, I have all these documents and I can pass the interview. You have to prepare. You have to be relaxed. You have to be understanding of the situation. It's stressful. Be reasonable as to what you're expecting to happen. Listen carefully and only answer when you understand the question, and you'll be fine. But remember, having good evidence in paper trail is all you need, and you cannot bring other people to the interview to testify for you. So hopefully that makes sense, that clears this question. If you have any questions, post them in the comment below, share this video with somebody that may care or may need it, subscribe, to our channel, and let me know what other videos you want for me to create. We'll see you in our next video, and thanks for watching.